Yo, what's good? Ask me anything. I'm an open book. Ask me anything, roast me. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Ask me anything. Ask me anything, roast me. I don't care. I'm a tough guy. Welcome to my live. What's good, guys? If you've been following me for a while, if you haven't been, it's all good either way. I'm happy to be connecting with y'all. What's good? Welcome. Happy day. Hopefully everyone's doing great. Hopefully everyone's blessed. This is my first live in a minute. Stay up, ask me anything, roast me. I don't care. Thanks for the like, appreciate it. Love y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all having a blessed day. Ask me anything. I made a freaking sign, but I didn't know this was mirrored, so I didn't know it would end up flipping and end up making, the making my sign look silly. What's up, man? Fire sauce, what's good? Where you coming from, dog? What's good? What's good? Welcome. Y'all pouring in, what's up? Yeah, so that's really annoying, but ask me anything. My freaking my thing didn't work. Thanks for the like, appreciate it. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Hope y'all blessed, hope y'all good. Let's bring some good energy into this Sunday. Let's bring some good vibes into this Sunday. I got my lo-fi beats popping. We out here, we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm gonna rap every time. Message me to learn to go live under 1K. Dang, you already roasted me, I just started, bro. Brandon roasted me under live. This is above, I'm above 1,000 right now. Bro, you're so cute. Hey, yo, chill. James, I don't roll that way, but appreciate it. I'm comfortable with my masculinity. If you want to call me cute, I'm with it. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? It don't bother me. What's up? Thanks for the follow, Gerard. What's good? Welcome, guys. I'm a girl. Girl named James. Okay, I'm with it. I'll roll with it. You know what I'm saying? That's better. You're the first girl named James I've ever met. Hey, what's up? Welcome, y'all. I'm going live. I'm going live actually on YouTube, and I'm going live on TikTok. So, I haven't done this, so I'm just vibing out. That's my friend. Okay, what's good? Thanks for the roses. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring some good vibes. Thanks for the like. I'm Kitey. I don't know. Hey, what's up? Hey, user. Put your name in. Come on. I wanna call you by your name. I wanna get personal. That's why I like That's why I like lives. You get to get a little bit more personal. You get a little bit more intimate. I'm gay. Okay. Coconut. What's good? My name's Selena. Username James, but your name's Selena. Okay. One guy just randomly said he's gay. Do you do accounting? I don't. I don't do accounting. I took accounting class in college. That sucked. I had to retake it actually, just because it's a different language and it's rough. And yeah, it was rough, but I learned a lot. It was cool. My name is Carly. Hey Carly, how are you? Hopefully you're having a good day. Yeah, I didn't do accounting. Is there a specific reason you asked me that? Love to know. King YouTube was good. Hey user. I like to I wish you had your name there so we could chat so I can know who you are. What's good? I like your glasses. Appreciate it. I got these on what's that website? Zenny Optical, so they're pretty cheap. So yeah, they're leopard, so a lot of people think it's like kind of sus, but I'm a tough guy. I'm comfortable with my masculinity. You can call me whatever you want, but I like them. I like to wear my contacts usually though, like if I'm going out or something. So yeah. What's good? What's good? Can you review my song and give me feedback? Yeah, bro. DM me your song. I'll give it a listen. I'll give you my feedback. I like doing that. I like music. I like giving my opinions, helping out if I can. And if it's cool, I'll let you know. If it's not, I'll keep it 100. Vaughn Tay yearning on all streaming. Bro, I'm not about to pull it up, bro. DM me. Put a little bit more work, man. Meet me halfway. My big brother, like Marshawn Lynch, he run through somebody. My big brother, like Marshawn Lynch, he run through somebody. Okay, thanks for sharing. Good to know. I don't know why you mentioned that. That's very random, but I appreciate the engagement. I appreciate you You vibing out with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, DM me that. DM me your song, bro. I'll check it out. I like it. You really don't know that song? I don't, bro. I'm not hip. I'm not as hip as I used to be. I don't know that song. What song is it? Could you say what up, Kelsey? What up, Kelsey? Smooth Jit. What up, Kelsey? Hopefully you're blessed. Do you have a? I don't know what that. Yeah, you gotta finish that sentence for me. I might have it. I might not. If I have, I don't know if I have anything. Thanks for the follow, Smooth. Man, I like lives, man. You get to talk to people. You get to get intimate. You know what I'm saying? You get to have a conversation. Do you have a horse? I don't. I don't think I want a horse. It's a lot of responsibility, a lot of money. They cost a lot of money, a lot of upkeep. And I've never ridden a horse, and I don't have a massive desire to ride a horse. That's never been a big goal of mine. I've never been like, yeah, I really want to ride a horse. I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's enjoyable, but I think I got trust issues with horses, because they're animals. You never know what they're gonna do. Do you have a pool? I don't have a pool. I wish I had a pool. Pools are fun. Pools are definitely a desire of mine. Something that'd be enjoyable to have. I would love to have a pool. Ask me anything, y'all. Good. Those are good questions. I like it. It's fun. I get to think and brainstorm and think of the things that I have, and think of my life and reflect on everything. So I like it. Do you have a pool? Do you have a horse? That's funny. Smooth Jit is a cool name. Thanks for the follow. Thanks again for the follow. Appreciate it. How we doing, man? Sunday, vibing, chilling. I like it. 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 Oscar was good. Do you eat bacon? I don't eat bacon. I'm actually vegan, man. So some serious stuff. Some serious. It's even more intense than not eating bacon, I guess. Yeah, I stopped eating meat probably I think cheese is objectively horrible for you. Cheese is it's not good. Describe products. I'll confirm. I gotta show the products that I'm displaying better. Oh yeah, this is a TikTok shop, by the way. If y'all want to pick up this light, this tripod. I got the tripod and I got the light attached. I combined two products. I don't eat bacon though. What's good, y'all? It's a good light, rechargeable, different levels. You get the warm vibes, you know what I'm saying? You get the, let me pin it actually first. You know what I'm saying? You get the warm, you get the mix, you get the light, you get the white, and the tripod, super lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Welcome y'all to my live. You know what I'm saying? Little mini, little tripod action. Yeah. Karen was good. Welcome. Do you golf? I do on occasion. I don't golf that often. I think there's people that golf often. So I wouldn't say, if someone asks you do you golf? I feel like that implies you play regularly, but I don't play regularly. Ironically, I was on the golf team in high school for 1 year, but I wasn't on the golf team because I made the cut and I'm this great golfer. It's just, I thought it'd be fun and they let anybody be on it. Oscar Perez was good. And I was like, you know what? Let me hop on the golf team. Why not? It'd be fun. Get to play golf for free. And yeah, I wasn't very good because I was just starting, but it's all good. It was still fun. I golf every Sunday. Yeah, man, that's good. I sold my clubs when I moved. I didn't want to carry them with me. But I like golfing a lot. It's fun. Food to you days. Man, I like deleted that from my brain, bro. That's hilarious. I remembered that just a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago. I was like, people were like, I saw this movie where someone delivered pizzas, and I was like, dang, I guess I've never delivered pizzas. And then I was like, wait a minute, yeah, I have. I freaking delivered pizzas, bruh. But it wasn't like Domino's or something, but it was this freaking the dining hall, bruh. That's crazy. Food to you, man. You really brought the flashback. That's crazy, man. That's those are the days, bro, when you're grinding school, college. You don't know what the heck's gonna happen next. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know, you're just broke. You know, you struggling. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get by. You know, making dirt money. But you know, you're happy. You know, you got your homies. You can go out on the weekends. You know, you grind during the week. College is a special time. It's just I don't know. I don't know if I'd have my kid go to college. I don't know. I have a lot of debt from college that I still got to pay off. Stupid freaking debt. I have you ever ding dong ditch someone? Of course, bro. Are you kidding me? Very interesting times. Yes, Oscar. Very interesting times. Man, ding dong ditch. I remember one time. This was in high school. High school was like my deviance time. Like I was a pretty good kid, but you know, I grew up in a small town. You always end up getting in trouble somehow. We would drive around. My homie had like a Ford Expedition, and Expedition. We'd fit all the homies in there, and we'd just drive around and like look for pumpkins that people would have on their lawns or on their front porches, and we just grab them and take them. Like just no reason, just ruin someone's day. Now they got to get another pumpkin. And one time, we went and we grabbed, and the driver, my homie, he got out of the car and he went to do it. And I'm like, bro, this guy's about to freaking do it. It's risky because you know the guy could come out, right? So he goes and he grabs it, and he's not very fast. And then right when he went to grab it, the guy was this big dude. He went and started chasing after my homie. And I don't know why in my brain I didn't think to lock the door, but I didn't lock the door. So he runs and he has to go all the way around and get into the driver's seat. So he goes all the way around and goes into the driver's seat. But the thing is, by that time, he's already at my door. I'm sitting shotgun. So I'm sitting shotgun trying to hold the door. Like I'm muscling this guy for the door. And like, I don't know why I didn't just close it and lock it, but like I'm wrestling this guy. I'm like, bro, go, go, go. And yeah, he just threw it in and we ended up going and we got away. But like, what was the purpose of that? There's just no purpose. But anyway, yeah, if you guys like the product, you know what I'm saying? A little light with the attached to the tripod. But yeah, it's just good times. Good times. But yeah, ask me anything. I'm an open book. I'm a open book. Yeah, just wild days. Man, working at the dining hall, Oscar, that was some crazy times. College is a place to learn how to communicate and interact with people. I would agree with that. Definitely. I would say like that's I think the term networking is kind of corny, but I agree it's definitely a place to network and definitely a place to I think it's a place to learn to balance different aspects of your life, you know, having fun, work, school, social events. Like you have to maintain your own schedule. I mean, that's really the first time you're really having to maintain your own schedule. No parent is overseeing your behaviors. So I definitely think it's good for that. But as far as like what you learn there translating into the real world, it's definitely not the case. Definitely not the case. So college is a place to learn and to communicate and interact with people, yeah. I mean, it depends. I think like I was decent at interacting with people, socializing, but I think like college was good for me as far as learning to work in groups, like group projects, having to rely on other people for certain tasks. And yeah, it's good. Are you smart? I mean, I don't know. It's relative, right? There's people smarter than me. There's people dumber than me. I don't really, like, I know there's certain people that are like, this guy's dumber than me, this guy's smart. I've never really looked at people that way where I'm like, this guy, I'm smarter than this guy. This guy's smarter than me. I don't really look at people that way. And people are smart in different ways, you know. I would say people are smart in different ways for sure because and what I mean being smart's cool, but at the end of the day you gotta you gotta put in work. You can't just think you're gonna get by. Do you have a pet? I don't. We grew up with no dog, no cat, nothing like that. We did have fish, like tiny little fish. That's the extent of our. We're African, so African families generally don't have dogs. Like, there's not a positive association with dogs in Africa. As far as my parents go, like they're not like, yeah, we want a dog, like, because that's just not the culture they grew up in. In America, obviously, like having a dog is like way more of a interesting thing, or like something that's like kind of a rite of passage of like a traditional family. That's definitely not the case with Africans. I used to have 20 dogs. Dang. You Mike Vick up in here, bruh. What were you doing with these dogs? Should I call the cops on you, bro? I got a patent at the beginning of the day LLC. Positive vibes. I like it. I like it. Marvelous Marvin. I got a patent at the beginning of the day LLC. Positive vibes. Okay, I like it. I think I know what you meant by that. You have a patent, I assume, for an idea that you have. At the beginning of the day LLC, I assume, is the company. And positive vibes is you just trying to, create positive vibes. I like it. Oh, at the end of the day, it's too late. I got a patent at the beginning of the day. Positive vibes at the end of the day is too late. Yeah, you're gonna need to explain that to me a little bit better. Maybe I'm see. This goes back to you asked me if I'm smart. User 18. Sometimes I'm not smart. Sometimes I'm smart. Sometimes I'm not smart. It just depends on what we're talking about. So it is what it is. But yeah, guys, this is technically a TikTok shop, so I gotta talk about this, but I like just chatting, man. How much can I really talk about a product? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say at the end of the day. Do I say it a lot? I say it a lot. Am I saying it a lot right now? Maybe. Oh well, we all have our like comfort zone things that we say, right? At the end of the day, I say at the beginning of the day. Oh, okay, that's tough. I like that. You try to switch it up. I say at the beginning of the day. At the beginning of the day, man, I don't even know. Like, if I were to switch it up and say that, I don't even know like how I would be taken. Like, people would be like, "What? What are you saying right now?" Ask me anything, y'all. Ask me anything. I'll answer anything, no matter how raw. See, like, let me know if. See, I made this sign, but it's mirrored, right? It says "Ask me anything," but it's mirrored, so it doesn't make sense. And I found that out after I, drew the sign. So I gotta take my L on that one. I gotta take my loss. You know what I'm saying? I have to. It is what it is. Thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, man. So streaming's fun, man. But I don't know. I like it when people are in here chatting. So appreciate it, Marvelous Marvin. Thanks for liking. Thanks for interacting. It's fun. I like to connect with people. I didn't really, a lot of people stream video games and stuff, but I like to stream just having a conversation, chatting about ideas. That's kind of been, I have a YouTube channel I've been doing for a while. It's like an interview podcast where, I just interview people. We have kind of a conversation, but, it requires you to set up, get people there and all that stuff. But it's nice to just connect with people during lives, which is a lot of fun. I like lives. It's something that I recently just got put on too, so a place for me to chat with people anywhere, convenient for them, convenient for me. I can just have a convo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Where y'all coming from, man? Where y'all at? Ask me anything. I'm an open book. Even if it's a debate topic, send me your YouTube link. I'll support. Appreciate it, man. How do I send it? Can I comment on my own? Or I don't know. Or actually, maybe I can show it on my screen. Or I guess you can search Yoel's Hangouts. It's pretty easy. It's my name. My name is displayed on there. Yoel's Hangouts. And if you Google that, then it should pop up, I think. If you have an issue with it, then let me know, and I'll, try to find a different way for us to connect. But it should be linked in my bio on my TikTok page too, so that should work also. What's good, Joe, man? Happy Sunday. Let's have a soulful Sunday. Let's have a chill, good Sunday. Good vibes only. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? I got my tea over here. With my hydro flask. Ironically, you know what's funny about this hydro flask? This was actually a gift for an ex-girlfriend of mine, but we broke up and I wasn't able to get it to her, but it worked out because I got to keep it. And I was like, wow, this is cool. I like this hydro flask. It's like nice and small, you can it's pretty convenient. You can take it anywhere. I tend to make drinks and forget about them and end up going to them and having them be completely cold, and I have to remake it. So this is a nice alternative, a nice option, because I can just make it and it stays hot forever. So which is nice. Thanks for the likes, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for the interaction too. I like interacting with people. I like discussing, chillaxing. But yeah, man. College was a crazy time. It's funny, that guy Oscar that was here, I don't know if he's still here, he might be still watching, but that was like such a fun time. It's crazy how long ago that was. And I think people sometimes try to gaslight you. They're like, college is the best time of your life. It was cool. It was a good time, but it can be, the uncertainty of being young, the lack of skills you have, the lack of, the uncertainty of the future. I mean, you always have uncertainty no matter what stage you are in life, but, I don't know, like that age, being early 20s, just having that pressure of, people telling you have to figure out what you're gonna do the rest of your life. It just never made sense to me. It was never something that, I felt comfortable with. But in reality, it's like, I think people try to gaslight you because you don't know what you're gonna do. So like, if you don't know, like people tell you, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But it's like, bruh, can I just figure it out? Can I experiment? Can I try different subjects, different topics, different, freaking majors? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a place where we interact with the world and learn how to communicate. Yeah, I would say like interact with the world, learn how to communicate. Yeah, communicate in different ways too. Like, I definitely became a better writer in college. Like, it taught me a lot about writing. You doing that now? That's a wonderful skill. Yeah, thanks, man. You know what's funny too? I actually took a public speaking class in college, and it actually helped me out a lot. And it taught me a lot of little things, so it's funny that you mentioned that it helps you to communicate, because I actually did take a public speaking class, and I learned a couple of little tidbits that I still take with me and I still think about. One of the things is like, when you're doing a speech and you say in closing, it's like when you say in closing, like, people always end up listening, like right when you say that. They're like, in closing, and then they end up paying attention at that particular time. So he says, so my public speaking teacher, he's like, if you're gonna say, when you say in closing, make sure you have your most important point right after that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then he also taught me how to write like outlines for a speech. Like, a lot of people try to like script their speech, and he's like, no. Don't do that. Like, have like basic outlines. Like, never script out your speech. Like, that's what he told me. And that's something I've taken to a lot of the work that I do. Like, I do a lot of interview stuff. I do a lot of video stuff for clients. And I'm like, hey, don't try to learn this word for word. Like, don't, because it's going to come off just bad. And it's not going to come off natural. And that's definitely something that I learned from my public speaking teacher. So there's a lot of little things that I learned throughout my my journey in that class that I often remember. That's kind of the issue with college is like you have very few, like there's a handful of classes that I would say that I learned from, and I'm still utilizing that knowledge to this day. But like, dude, there's like thousands of dollars worth of classes that I took where I didn't, I'm still not utilizing it, you know? College is awesome. Yeah, college is cool, man. I think my only rub with college is just the pricing. But college is great. College is a great thing. But they got to figure it out. They got to figure out the pricing situation because it's not feasible. It's becoming like an elitist thing. I feel like it's becoming it's not the investment isn't what it used to be. But as far as acquiring knowledge, I mean it's an incredible thing. It's something that's never going to go away. Something that's always going to be important. Learning how to learn, that's something I learned in college. Being able to learn how to learn and how you learn and how to be disciplined and how to how to finish tasks, how to accomplish goals over a span of time when you don't have someone looking over your shoulder telling you you have to study at this time, you have to go to work at this time. So, you know, little things like that you learn in college. College is a great place. You know, I think that a lot of the criticism it's experiencing now is, again, the price tag. The price tag and the marketability of the skills. That's it. But other than that, education is a wonderful thing. It's a timeless thing. So, what's your experience with college? Marvelous Marvin? I'm curious. But yeah, college is a great place. Learned a lot, man. Learned a lot. Met some great friends that I'm still friends with to this day. I was a school teacher. Nice. What grade? School teacher. Man, I was like, you would have hated me if you were my teacher. I was definitely like the class clown. I was definitely the disruptive student, but I mellowed out. You know, you get older, you get wiser. You have more empathy for the teachers, for the staff, for the administrators. You know, so it's part of maturing. Yeah. Thanks for the likes, man. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. I want to do this often. I want to do this more. I would love to, make content like this full time. That's a great goal for me. That's why I'm doing stuff like TikTok Shop. I was a school teacher, pre-K to third grade. Okay. Yeah, that was like, I think that was like peak of when I was very disruptive in class. Third grade, I was disruptive. Pre-K, I don't even remember, honestly. I don't think I went to pre-K. First grade, second grade, just young guy, full of energy, full of aggression, full of energy. You know, it was an interesting time. That takes a certain temperament, I feel like, to teach at that age. You need patience. But you need a love for kids, man. Like being a teacher is not an easy gig. I mean, you get summers off. I guess that's pretty cool. But it's definitely not, being a teacher is not a walk in the park. I mean, you gotta love it. There's certain things you gotta love it. Because it's too hard, Like, I like making content. It's fun. I like telling stories. It's fun. But editing sucks. I hate editing. But it's part of the gig. If I want to tell good stories, make content, eventually be professional at this, then I have to do what it takes. But yeah, guys, if you need a light, I guess I should feature the product since this is a TikTok shop live. Go like this. I'm recording this on YouTube too, so if you're watching on YouTube, then this does not apply to you. I'll go like that, and you clip it. That's when a child is most teachable. Thinks, they always ask why. Thinks, they always ask why. What do you mean by that last part? That's when a child is most teachable. Yeah. Is that? I don't know. That's they always ask why. That's why they always ask why. Maybe. Yeah. 3rd grade. I don't know if I was teachable. I don't know, man. I was like a unique kid, man. I was a mess, bro. I was a mess. I was just, there's a certain, I think like, there's a certain, I think your temperament comes out when you're younger. I think you have, like, I think like even I see this with my cousins, with my cousins' kids, their personalities definitely develop at a very young age, I was always, I wasn't getting in trouble for anything like crazy, but I was just like, I had a lot of energy, and I still have a lot of energy, so I think it's a good thing. But when you're supposed to be sitting down in class doing nothing, like, dude, like, that was hell for me. I was the guy with like my knees were like bouncing up and down, like just, they try to put me on pills, that's what they do with kids like me. But Pop said, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, man. We can't do that. We can't do that to this kid, man. We gotta keep that energy for life. But yeah, 3rd grade, man. That's an interesting age. Oh man. What do you do now, Marvin? Yeah. Oh, by the way, again, got the tripod. If you're watching this on TikTok. Yeah. It's crazy. Let's see what's going on in the world. I like to read the news. I'm a weird guy. Marvin, I'm a motivational teacher. I managed a Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm a motivational teacher, and I managed a Buffalo Wild Wings. Wow, you've had a wide range of gigs. I like it. Sounds like me, man. I've had every job on the planet. Right now, I'm going all in. I'm like kind of like a startup, I would say. I'm trying to go all in with content. I'm done doing, I was doing client service work for a while. Doing like just video editing for clients, doing, just doing like producing content for clients, and like it was cool. But like I definitely want to, move on to the next step, which is what I ultimately want, which is to be a full-time content creator. That's my goal. That's my dream. And if you guys want to, support, you guys can. Would appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. So yeah, there's different ways you can support. You can subscribe. I think there's like different tiers as far on TikTok. There's different tiers. YouTube, there's different tiers. If you guys want to subscribe, and I think it's a couple bucks a month to like $10 a month or something like that. But either way, just even watching, doesn't matter. Appreciate it. Commenting, talking crap, roasting me, letting me know what you hate. Letting me know what you love.